Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the second video of the day, and this is going to be a little piece of my Steelbook slash metal pack collection. This is not going to be the entire collection, and I don't think I'm going to even be able to show you guys all of what I have in this box today, but let's just jump right into it here and I'll show you guys some of the things I have on Steelbook slash metal pack. The first one here is an American Werewolf in London. I picked this up from Zavvi. This is that landscape style artwork cover. I really enjoy this one. I picked this one up a few years back. I believe this one is out of print now. Probably my favorite werewolf film of all time. Really like that cover. Really nice steelbook. Dropping things here. The next one is X-Men Days of Future Past. This is a metal pack, and this is a Target exclusive. Not much to say about that. Not a huge fan of the X-Men series. The next one is an animated Batman movie called Assault on Arkham. This is another Target exclusive collectible steelbook. This is a PG-13 cartoon. You gotta like those. More adult themed. The next one is Batman vs. Robin, another Target exclusive. This next movie here is the movie that I've seen the most in my life out of all my movie viewing. This particular movie here, Pulp Fiction. Quentin Tarantino is the film that I have viewed more than any. Film from 1994. Excellent movie. I can quote this entire movie line for line by heart. Next one here is Al Pacino and Scarface. This is the limited edition. I have Scarface on steelbook in a couple different editions. Excellent movie. 1983. One of the best mafia movies ever made. This is The Godfather. All-star cast. Marlon Brando, James Caan, Pacino, Robert Duvall, Diane Keaton. From I believe this was 74. It may have been, oh, it says 72. So next one is a Disney film, The Lion King, with the 3D plate. I apologize if I have shown these off recently. I can't remember what I've shown. I know at one point I started to record a steelbook collection overview, and then I got interrupted and I just scrapped it because I wasn't really happy with it. But I can't remember if I did show these in a separate video or not. So here's Toy Story. You get the Blu-ray and the 3D Blu-ray. And it comes with that little lenticular 3D plate on the front. And the Lion King, I kind of went through that fast. You get the Blu-ray and the 3D Blu-ray, so it is a 2-disc set for those of you who are interested in that. Next one is the live action Cinderella. This is just a 1-disc. I still have yet to see this movie, but I'm glad that I do own this in the collection. Here is the 3D Snow White with the lenticular plate. It's just like a little magnetic plate that slaps onto the steelbook. This is the 1-disc edition. Here's a fun little holiday themed cartoon here. This is Frankenweenie from Tim Burton. It's the 3D Blu-ray. And these are in no particular order, but this one is Ghostbusters. I know I have Ghostbusters 2 somewhere too. I really dig that cover. It's a fun movie. I do have every Arrow Video steelbook to date, but this is the only one I have here with me at the moment, and this is Tenebrae, Dario Argento, one of his best. This is the Arrow Video Steelbook. It's Region B, and it is a Blu-ray DVD combo, so the DVD is Region 2. At some point, I will show all of my Arrow Video Steelbooks. Here's the Synapse edition of Tenebrae, which is a little bit better than the Arrow Video Steelbook, in my opinion. Film from 1982, if you want to see those side by side. Here is Synapse Steelbook of Phenomena, another Argento film from 1985. And it comes with the bonus CD soundtrack, which is 20 tracks. And these are both limited to 3,000. Both of those editions right there. And here's a fun little film. It's kind of a CGI film called Resident Evil Degeneration. I much prefer these over the live action Mila Jovovich films. I'm not a real big fan of the Resident Evil series. I thought that it strayed too far from the roots, which was the games that came out from Nintendo. PlayStation. Here is the Harry Potter box set. These are all of the films on Steelbook. I ended up picking this up at Best Buy. This is the Best Buy exclusive 8 Steelbook with collectible case, and it does come with the HD copies. Here you get all 8 films, including The Sorcerer's Stone, The Chamber of Secrets, The Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows 1, Deathly Hallows 2. I got this for $100 and I thought that was a steal. I've seen people on eBay selling that for around $200 plus. Here's another Tarantino film. This is called Django Unchained. I thought this was a decent film. That was a Target exclusive, by the way. Here is Will Ferrell and Elf, and this is probably my favorite Christmas movie. This is really fun, and I think it comes with the CD soundtrack. So that is a great, timeless classic for a Christmas film. Will Ferrell is hilarious in that movie. He's pretty funny in almost everything he does, but Elf in particular is one of my favorites. Here is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is a limited edition Steelbook. Next one here is Justice League War, Target exclusive. I don't know why I have these in my collection. I'm not a big Matt Damon or Jason Bourne fan at all, but I do have almost all of his films in the Steelbook format, so I think I'm just a crazy collector. But this is the Bourne Supremacy. Here is Disney's The Little Mermaid Diamond Edition. This is the 1-disc Blu-ray. Here is the Bourne Identity, and I'm not going to talk too much about these because I don't really care much about them. I'm just going to keep moving. Here's one of the better horror films you'll ever see, a horror drama, Seven. Excellent ending. Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman were excellent together in this movie. Film from 1995. Everybody has seen Seven. Here is X-Men Origins Wolverine. Here is The Rock as Hercules. Limited edition Steelbook packaging, exclusive to Walmart. And this one included 15 deleted scenes. Here's another timeless classic. This is The Wizard of Oz. The Blu-ray 3D, the Blu-ray, and the digital code, which code has been used already. And this is a film from the 30s, if I remember. Late 30s, was it 39? I'm not seeing it, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. Here is The Lost Boys. Good film from the mid-80s, 86, 85, I think. Here's another film I have multiple copies of, different editions of. This is Shaun of the Dead. Very, very good horror comedy. I love that movie. Here is Kill Bill, Volume 1. Another Tarantino film. Here's my favorite gangster film of all time. This is Goodfellas, another all-star cast here. You got De Niro, Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, Lorraine Bracco, who played Dr. Melfi on The Sopranos. You got Paul Sorvino. And the film is from 1990, and it doesn't get any better than this one right here, Goodfellas. Rest in peace, Henry Hill. Next one here is another Brad Pitt film, and this is World War Z. I think this is a metal pack. Metal packs have a different type of a swivel hinge on the spine than the Steelbooks have. If anybody was curious about that, here I'll kind of show a comparison. On a Steelbook there for the bottom on Kill Bill, you just have kind of that flat spine, but on a metal pack on the top, which is World War Z, you kind of have those two little hinges that swivel open the edition there. Next one here is Transformers: Age of Extinction. And I believe this has a soundtrack featuring Linkin Park, so rest in peace Chester Bennington. That was a shock. I don't know what in the hell is going on lately, but I'm not liking it. Here is Jurassic Park, a Steven Spielberg film. Very, very good. Everybody has seen this film by now. That's a must-own, I think. Moving on, we have I think I have this one twice. Yeah, I do have this one twice. This will probably be a giveaway at some point. This is the limited edition Scarface Steelbook. Let me pause it here for a second. I believe I just showed this one. So there it is, and I indeed do have two of them. So that's good timing though, because I'm approaching 1,500 subscribers, and I said I would have a contest where I give away some movies when I reach 1,500. So be on the lookout for that one. I will give one of these away if anybody's interested in that. And we have another Tarantino film. This is From Dusk Till Dawn. I believe this is the Canadian edition here. We have the original, I believe this is the original. No, this is the remake with Jack Black of King Kong. And this is a very long movie. I enjoy this movie. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes. This is the extended and theatrical edition of the remake of King Kong. This is a really good movie, Guardians of the Galaxy from Marvel, James Gunn. This is a Best Buy exclusive with the awesome mix. It's supposed to look like a Walkman with the tape in the player. Very good idea. That's a great movie. Love it. Here is Wes Craven's A Nightmare on Elm Street. This was a Best Buy exclusive. One of the best horror movies ever made, bar none. Here's a good movie called Snowpiercer about a runaway train. Very suspenseful film. I enjoy this one. I think this was a edition from Finland. Here, Steelbook. That might have been the Netherlands, actually, now that I think about it. I think that Snowpiercer's from the Netherlands. Here is Sylvester Stallone in First Blood. Film from 1982. Here is the Target exclusive E.T. I think I paid $30 for this when it first came out. I think you could probably get it for about $10 now. Here is Star Trek Into Darkness. A big fan of the original and the remakes of Star Trek. Here's Stargate, Kurt Russell, James Spader. Nice little sci-fi film from 1994. I actually saw that one in the theater when it first came out. Francis Ford Coppola presents Apocalypse Now. Marlon Brando, Martin Sheen, Francis Ford Coppola film from 1979. 355 minutes long. Here is the Fast and the Furious. This is another series I could really care less about. Not a fan at all of this series. Very good movie here called Captain Phillips, starring Tom Hanks, and I love this cover. There you can see the open water of the ocean and the terrorists that are approaching and en route to hijack the boat. Here is the original The Blues Brothers, Belushi and Aykroyd. And they filmed part of this movie right here near me. We're in Milwaukee on the Hone Bridge. Here is a Disney Pixar movie, Finding Nemo. This is the one disc Blu-ray edition. Love the movie. Here's one I have yet to see, but I hear it's a pretty good British film, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. And from what I hear, this is a pretty good kind of a British gangster film. Here is The Evil Dead. This is a UK edition of the original film. This is the original Evil Dead from '81. Here is X-Men: The Last Stand, and I believe that, oh Jesus, I'm dropping stuff all over here. This is another metal pack. And I have the Lord of the Ring, The Fellowship of the Rings. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. That's a 2-disc set. I have Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I have these movies several times. I even have the deluxe box set that came out last year. And here is The Return of the King. I love the Hobbits and the Lord of the Ring films. Here's a film I have yet to see. This is an Angelina Jolie film called Wanted. This is one that my daughters picked out. They watched it. I have yet to see it. This is called Ender's Game. Here is Sin City, Frank Miller film, limited edition Steelbook. Here is The Jungle Book, Diamond Edition. At some point I'm going to show my entire Disney collection, DVD and Blu-ray. Here is The Walking Dead, the complete 3rd season, Target exclusive. Comes in this fat pack here, this fat Steelbook. Here is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. And again, these are not all of my Steelbooks. I do have a lot of horror Steelbooks. This is just a box that I grabbed randomly. Here's 8 Mile, good Eminem film. Here is a different edition of Scarface. A couple of lines there of Cocaino. Who do I trust? Me, that's who. Here is The Amazing Spider-Man. Here's another Shaun of the Dead. Here is X2, X-Men United. Another metal pack with the hinges on the spine. And let's see here. We have Saving Private Ryan. Very, very good epic war film. Love that movie. It's very long too. It's let's see if it has the running time. 169 minutes. Here's a decent Rob Zombie film. I do like all of his stuff, but this is probably one of the weaker entries in the Rob Zombie collection. This is The Lords of Salem. Here is Das Boot, about a German submarine. Another epic war movie, Das Boot. And here is another edition of An American Werewolf in London. And this looked really, really good on Blu-ray. Here is The Man of Steel with the lenticular. I don't know if that's going to kind of show up or not. There's kind of a glare. But really nice edition there. Here is Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Must own. 1960, I believe. Yep. Here is The Walking Dead, the complete 4th season in the Fat Pack Steelbook. Target exclusive. Here is Tom Cruise in Oblivion. I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan, but I thought this movie was pretty good. Kind of an apocalyptic type film. Here is Zodiac, one of my favorite movies of all time. Mark Ruffalo's character in this film was one of the best characters ever made. in film history, in my opinion. This is a 2-disc set. This is a great movie. It's a very long movie too. I strongly recommend you pick this up. Even if it's a blind buy for you, just buy it, watch this movie. 162 minutes, you will love that movie. It's a true crime story based on the Zodiac killers. That's the director's cut, which I recommend. Here is a different edition of Django. Picked that up really, really cheap. Here's Cloverfield. I think that's a really good cover, but I thought the movie was a little bit underwhelming. I thought Cloverfield 2 was much better than the first one. Here is Forbidden Planet, and that's Robbie the Robot. This is a limited edition, 4,000 copies. Good little sci-fi film. It kind of reminds me of Lost in Space a little bit. I really enjoyed Forbidden Planet. Here is Green Lantern, starring Ryan Reynolds. It was okay. I know a lot of people crapped on it. It was just so-so. Here's a different edition of the Blues Brothers. This is the theatrical and extended versions of the film. You can see there's Ray Charles in there with the boys. I'm going to try to get all these in. This is going to be a long video. Here's Cinderella Diamond Edition. This is the animated edition of Cinderella. Here is I Am Legend, another apocalypse type movie. Really good movie. Here's another Disney film. This is Disney Pixar Brave. Here is Heat. This is the US edition. There has since been a UK release, which I also have, which I won't be showing in this video. I do have quite a few other Steelbooks that you guys won't be seeing today. I just don't have them all together in one box. Here is The Dark Knight. Gonna move a little bit quicker here. Here is Batman Returns. Here's the original Batman starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Excellent movie. Here is Superman Returns. Probably the weakest Superman movie, in my opinion. The Dark Knight Rises. Batman Begins. Different Batman Begins, 2 different covers. Chinatown, Jack Nicholson, excellent movie. Hellboy 2. Van Helsing. I'm starting to run out of battery here. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, a different cover. Doom, the unrated edition. Death Race, starring Jason Statham, the limited edition. The Chronicles of Riddick, starring Vin Diesel, unrated edition. The Incredible Hulk, the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk, very good. The Chronicles of Riddick, Pitch Black, another Vin Diesel, unrated. Here's the Incredible Hulk. This is the Ang Lee edition with Eric Bana that plays Hulk. Here's Serenity, limited edition. I'm sorry if the camera work is a little shoddy here. I'm just trying to rush through this. Here's The Mummy limited edition. Another very funny movie starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. This is Paul, and I really recommend this movie. It's hilarious. That is the unrated edition. Those guys are great together. Here is 300, an epic comic book style film about war. Here is Wrath of the Titans. Here is Clash of the Titans remake from 2010, starring what's his name? Sam Worthington. Here is V for Vendetta, starring the very sexy Natalie Portman, who I have a huge crush on. Here is Deep Impact, sci-fi thriller. G.I. Joe Retaliation, Walmart exclusive. Terrible movie. Here is Sucker Punch, Another comic book style film. One of the best movies ever made, The Shawshank Redemption, 1994. Scarface. Big Lebowski. I'm going to keep going until I get cut off, guys. So thank you for watching. Take care, and I will catch you in the next video. Hot Fuzz. The battery's just about to die. Book of Eli. Kill Bill Volume 2. The Departed. The Hangover Part 1 and 2. War of the Worlds remake starring Tom Cruise from 2005. True Grit, the original with John Wayne. Excellent movie. Love John Wayne. How can you not like John Wayne? Another classic giant actor, Clint Eastwood, Gran Torino. Get off my lawn. And the last one for this box is the Bourne Ultimatum. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Please leave any comments down below. If you like, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. As soon as I hit 1,500, I will announce a contest and give some stuff away. Give back to the community. Take care, guys. Hope you have a great weekend, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.